It's going to be a good one. As we find ourselves into the pistol, it's Rogue starting off on the T side. No, or at least not much of utility. We've got Glace only with a smoke double flash, so we're going to see this B side execution. But the real question is it draken goes wide, finds himself that opening headshot, 5v4 straight out the gates, and he finds himself another. 3T's still standing, and they want to push the issue, but draken with 4, and he's looking for the ace, but no.
Third night would be nuke if we need it. There's draken landing himself the frag, and a second one as well. And once again, this turret play, what is that onto Hutchie? And draken with a 4th. Single-handedly carrying his team through round 24.
His team could actually just, like we saw, his team was just playing really passive, trying to get some info here and there, but like, they just played it really good.
Nice shots for Draken towards middle, and he's not done 3 for him. Looking for the quad as the Deagle not quite hit the same shots that the will, and he finds the quad. Almost the ace here if he can find the remaining no-scope, and he does. Draken. Not the prettiest ace you've ever seen, but certainly hitting some nice shots with that op. The Deagle's broken, though. He's got to throw that out.
And that's certainly looking a bit rough from him as Keeve, the last man standing, 5 HP to play with. Time will be run out there, and well, now he's going to be looking to save it, and I think he will get away with it. Up until that point, draken comes in with a huge wallbang out of nowhere, delivers the final frag. What a way for him to take him down there.
And Freddy's low enough that if he walks around through the door, Draken reads that like a book. That's so brilliant, because now Freddy can walk through. They grab a gun off this, and Cadian got absolutely red.
Flash.
Don't kill the last guy.
Flash, I see.
I think I heard him be lobby. Pit.
Nice.
I got naded.
Oh, fuck.
Bye. What's slow, bro?
Okay. I read it. Nice.
Because they pick up that third. I mean, it's a little confident, I think, but Callie's holding the proper angle, and there we go. Draken's able to find the pick. Now, all of a sudden, that's a rifle on the ground that they can swap out to if they decide to go for the execution into the A site. So
the only thing is, they do try and make their way in towards A. They're going to find a nasty surprise waiting for them as Rogue currently have 4 players here. The B bomb site just going to be barren and empty. And already, Cadian to find that first down on Freddy B. Tensky going to be the next to follow. Barbar goes down, but the trade does come in from Draken. Cadian no quicker on the trigger. Will dispatch of yet another player. Now Draken's on 2, looking for the third. He's going to be able to find it, no problem. Turns it back into a 2-on-2. He's doing some serious work. Lom's going to be up close and personal. Does hit the player, pull that off the train. And Draken's in danger of being taken down. But no, he says, I'm going to stay alive. Finds that 4th frag.
So the plant will happen, and Draken's still over at the A side. He has a long way to go. He needs to work some magic with his op now to keep the lead here. And for some reason, nobody's holding kitchen as Tom just goes down that easy. And with this position there, how does he do it? Draken with that jump shot hits him.
Draken.
And yeah, shouldn't be a problem with the time here. No problem at all.
But he's going to get a lot of information. Oh, they line up for Draken. Collateral. 1 bullet. 2 kills. Spot saw over by Solo Bucks as well. Nice little flick towards the end. Keller takes care of Twister.
To pick up the pieces now, 2v2. 6 shot from Happy to pull it back in their favor, and now Draken the 1v2.
That was a disgusting one tap, wasn't it? But now it's on Draken. Does spot the shoulder of Devil, lands it. Down to 11, finishes it off with a Deagle, surely not Draken. What a no-scope! How does he clutch that?
But at the moment, we're just not seeing that from anyone.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's almost the other way around.
We can see Draken again. Look at it. Just pushing up. Like, there's not even anything fantastic about this. Walks up. Spins around with the 180 and he shuts down JW. What are these guys doing? Draken's in like a DM right now.
Post-plant one, or he's going to be going forward, sacrificing himself as an opening frag to be able to get some information for his team, put that 21 HP to use. Of course, he could potentially do some damage as well, but it's shot coming through from Draken as they're crossing forward. He sees the hand as well, going for the wall bang, won't quite be able to do it. We could have gone for the hand shot, but let's be honest, that's man's best friend right there, but man's best friend is not Draken. He gets 3!
Come on, we'll catch him as well. Is he going to get the entry? No, he's not. It's Mako, Calix, and Mini to all grab kills together, bringing it to a 4 versus 2. Draken looking to try and find one back. The flick, well, it's on point once more and leaves it into a 3 versus 2. Still potential. Barber definitely been doing well so far this game. 30 seconds left on the clock. They will have to make their move relatively soon. Smoke will go down, trying to clear some angles. Draken with a second. And now we're getting back to a position where actually Dark Passage may throw this one away. All at the hands of this man here. He gets a 3rd. Only Woxic remains. And, well, he's actually on a 4th kill this round.
He's got that. He knows that enemy's really close.
I'm surprised they didn't actually just smoke off Monster there.
It's very common to do that, yes. It's surprising to not see it, but it looks like they wanted to take it, and Draken just turns around, 180 op shot, and expects someone to be there to trade. He's correct about that. KNC goes down, and he puts on a 3rd kill of the round with L's.
Very low, but Maeve, he is doing his job around this corner. Finds the first. Draken to trade. Barber bringing it back. Actually, Draken's going to get 2. He should have had this AWP a little bit earlier. Hunden's still in the smoke, but he's so low on HP. And he's just waiting. That's so smart. Lines himself up with the plant. It's going to come down to Draken. He literally just needs to hit 1 bullet of that Tech 9. But it's going to come down to the last second. He hits the no-scope. Oh, he's just nuts. He's nuts.
There haven't been any pump fakes. There haven't been any bomb rotations. They are just pushing themselves into sites and taking it through and through. Once again, 4 players come flying out of Squeaky, one of which tries to Drake and make it 2. He is yet again finding impact, drops the 3rd, looking for the 4th onto Alumet, but still the gunfight ensues.
Muss sparen. Oh, Lowell geht down beim Crossen von B Richtung A. Draken da direkt mit der AWP in der Mitte geaimt. Es läuft nicht. Ihn Molotov mit der Nade. Nico 33 AP. Mitte. Wollte Dennis rausgehen. Draken steht allerdings dort wie eine Bank. Nächster Frag. Nächster Frag. 4er-Kill hier für den AWP-Spieler der Schweden.
It really hasn't been any question of which team has been better, and while Draken starting things off already, getting himself a 2nd. But why not a 3rd? Just absolutely rinsing his opposition at the moment. His teammate will fall, but he's still going. Barbar there to help him out.
Either decide whether they need to deal with Draken. Ocean has the bomb, and he wants to do a little bit more than I think he can handle at this moment. Draken doing an excellent job of staying alive. Another headshot for him. 4v2 at the moment. Epsilon up in numbers and not really offering up a very easy way for them to plant. I think Ocean could have...
Just like a chess game, 1 team are ahead, and it is going to be this T-side as Suzuki winds around the pillar and gets himself the headshot, but guess who's still kicking? It is going to be Draken, a 1 versus 1, and a 1 versus 1 that he shall win. Draken, ladies and gentlemen, what 20-5 in the first half.
Going to be trying to close the distance despite the disadvantage the USB has comparatively speaking, but the double peek is coming through. They're going to miss both their shots. Draken is making this possible. He makes it happen. Draken.
I'm just gonna say I love you, Starladder observers. Please don't hurt me. Draken, okay, 2. Not gonna get the 3rd. Barber steals it away. Finally coming to life. He's a little bit quiet in this game, and that's normally quite surprising. This guy can be the hard carry on occasions. May see that a little bit more over on Cobble. Is gonna miss the shot. Obviously, this D can be the one-tap machine, but not quite today. And
2v2 with bomb planted now, but the AWP is going to make it to 2v1. Freeze coming from CT. There's Valdi coming from jungle. And it's all up to Draken with the AWP. Needs to watch 2 angles. Expect the push coming from 2 sides. Tries to flick it quickly. Has a pretty good idea where Valdi is. And
get that planted.
Yeah, Tone is going to try to sneak under, but I think Draken knows that. Oh, he finds a flick shot. Oh, and gets a 2nd one as well through the box. And Draken is going to clutch it out for Epsilon. They're just giving...
Now, of course, he has the smoke, he has the flash. He can cut off a line of sight. Both players for Rogue incredibly low, and neither of them setting up the crossfire. So it will be 1v1 engagements as Draken peeks wide. He catches Glace looking the wrong direction, and now it's up to Bubble. He's managed to find himself in behind Quad, and Draken's still wondering where he is, slowly but surely inching his way forward. He knows he has to check this, but he's going to instead pop down that smoke and taps it once. Expects the man to be on the other side of red, but he whips to the head. An excellent shot from draken to clutch the round.
This is going to be extremely bad. He doesn't make a footstep, but Barbar doesn't listen. He falls. And now it's a 1-on-2, all on Draken. The glass cannon AWPer who finds that third, looking for a fall. Oh my god, Draken, you are a machine! What was that? That's going to be the defuse coming in. And Epsilon, they pick up that first round.
Как же так? Дракен! Второй хедшот залетает по электронику. Блейд тоже не смог. Волденит пытается также перестреливаться с этим Дракеном. Драконом просто, который съедает сейчас команду. Флипсайд Тактикс. Фредди Би также не пускает Вайлендера. Волденит последний. Это провалище. И сколько подобных раундов проиграли Флипсайд в рамках этого Best of 3?
Я не знаю. Волденит борется. Делает минус по Фредди Би. Подбирает калаш. Так. Ну что? Ну, в Эпсилон должны брать такое. 1 в 3. Так, хороший молотов.
Дракена. Ой, Дракен на самом деле свое дело делает.
Close one out. GC Electronic pick up another, but it's all going to be onto Waylander. 1 versus 1. Most of these have gone the way of this T side. They've been very good in the clutch situations. It's Draken to challenge. Nice flashbang. Well, it catches Draken, but it also catches Waylander. So he leaves himself blind. Does manage to get himself out onto the side. He's got to be careful of this AWP. And actually, he's going to go rotating. This gives a great chance now. Draken can get himself the bomb. He can rotate wherever he wants. And just take that angle. And the fact is, this is the man you want. Flashbang doesn't matter. Doesn't catch anyone out.
Again, the 1v1 is just so unfortunate for Flipside. They could have had such an easier round. They are on the city side. What is this from Waylander though? Just jumping around.